Whose brain were we in last? Hmm. Was the black woman the head Psychonaut woman or whatever her name is? Oh, wait. Frames. Okay. Wait.
I'll take that card.
God damn, this area comfy.
If you want to be a spy so bad, why not start spying on your family over in the campgrounds?
Target practice. What? There are no rules in horseshoes. Just the shoe, the stake, and your mind. Creepy, there you are.
Aw, man, you found my private dancing place.
Sorry.
Too late. You ruined it.
Nah.
Mom's looking for you.
I didn't even know what mom was looking for. Okay.
I forgive you.
What?
Mom? I mean, if little children never ran away from home, where would the circus get her workers, huh? What
guess.
matters is that the Aquatos are all together again. And this little adventure of yours has actually given me fresh inspiration for our act.
Me too.
Did you see that unnatural and slightly gimmicky waterfall over there?
The one flowing upside down? Stay away from it. No water.
Too late, Nonna. It has already watered the flower of inspiration in my heart and blossomed into... Guess what I called it? Guess.
The upside down waterfall?
The Devil's Fire Hose!
That's actually a good name.
Run away how we do it, everybody. Queepy, on the bottom.
Oh, damn.
This would be easier if you didn't use so much hair grease.
It'd be easier if your head weren't so pointy.
Oh, wow.
Now, Rasputin, up top you go.
Yes, son. And then you could add a little psychic flourish by levitating this pine cone.
No, no. Then we pass each person up the tower like water flowing. No psychic flourishes. I told you.
Well, damn.
Our acrobats. We don't do parlor tricks.
Parlor tricks.
Guys?
Why not a little of both?
Pops. Oh, cretin.
You guys!
Oh, shush.
This is why we taught you how to fall as babies.
It's no use. We need the Aquatodome.
I'm on it.
Help him out, would you, Pooty? He's had to take on so much extra work since you abandoned your family and broke our hearts. That's a
Damn.
good boy.
Wow. It wasn't even all lit. What?
If there's one thing the Aquatos know how to do, it's making themselves at home. Anywhere. Hi, Nona.
Oh, hello, my sweet little turnip.
Are you comfortable? Do you need anything?
I'm happy as long as I'm with my family.
Oh.
Aren't you cold out here in the woods?
Ugh, please. I'm from Grulovia. This is nothing.
Can I ask you about the curse?
Don't go near the water.
Yes, I know about that part, but
Then you know the whole thing. All you need to know.
do you hate psychics as much as Mom?
You mean fortune tellers? Like the Galunkios, the ones who cursed us? They are not natural. They are not trustworthy.
Nona, who's your favorite grandchild? It's me, right?
Of course, you are my favorite. My sweet little Dion.
Wow.
Now, I gotta go back to my spy stuff.
Good boy. Now don't get a big head.
Too late.
Nice trick, Tala.
Is Nona looking?
Yes, and she looks really impressed. Hey, Mom.
Oh, yes, Rasputin?
What you doing?
I'm trying to perfect the devil's fire hose, of course. It's a risky one, but I think this might be the spectacle that puts the Aquatos back on top.
Can I help?
Yes, tell me how to make the devil's fire hose reach even greater heights.
Animals?
What if we incorporate animals into the act?
Overall, children are cheaper and slightly cleaner.
Costumes on fire?
What if we set everyone's costumes on fire?
Very exciting. But these are the only costumes we have, Rasputin.
Horizontally?
Seems like doing the trick horizontally would be safer.
Safety doesn't fill seats, Rasputin.
Okay, true.
Maybe if everyone stood on tippy toes?
Everyone is already stretched to their full height. I should know. I stretch them every day.
Okay, blindfolds.
We tried that before. Remember the big pink eye epidemic? Shut us down for a week.
Singing?
What if everyone were singing?
I'd rather die in water.
Chainsaws.
Who will pay for the gasoline, darling?
How about some
Finish that sentence, and it will kill your mother, Rasputin.
Wow.
That's all the ideas I got.
Bro,
Sorry.
she's so extreme.
You really want to help me? Go find your brother, Queepy. He's wandered off again.
Top of what?
Top of the acrobatic world, Rasputin. As the Aquatos once were, before the curse.
Can I ask you about the curse?
Not too loud. You know your father doesn't like to talk about it. But as you know, a cruel fortune teller cursed our family, Raz. Every Aquato for all time is cursed to die in water. That is why we had to leave our grand aquatic circus behind and start again at the bottom in this humble family troupe. We may not have water anymore, but we still have the most important thing, right? We still have highly stretchable ligaments. Oh,
Wow.
yes, and family.
Wow. Okay, his mama's like problematic. Like,
Who cursed us?
Too many questions. Stay away from the water. That's all you need to know.
I stopped arguing with that woman long ago.
You know, Agent Forsyth is a very important psychonaut. And she's really cool, actually. I think you'd really like each other if you hung out.
The woman in the suit? We get along just fine. As long as we keep our distance. A circus can only have one prima donna.
wow.
Sorry about running away.
It's okay, Rasputin. I blame myself.
Really? Why?
I forgot to latch your door that night.
Oh.
You latch our door at night? From the outside?
Only since Queepy started sleepwalking.
Okay, I'm going to go practice my acrobatics.
Remember, every time you lie, it takes a day off your mother's life.
Oh. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. You would sit up there and say that. The only reason you would like manipulate somebody with that type of lie is if you like, you know that the person care about their mama life. Like, come on, man, you ain't gotta do all that shit. Let's go, so I can burn these. Where this go? What the? What button it was? Hell yeah. I hear that music. Uh-oh.
There better be a real Yeti in here, or I want my money back.
Welcome to my mind. Ooh.
Can't leave this card lying around. Please. Nessie would totally win because Nessie is real.
Sassaclops. Claws, opposable thumbs, possible psychic power, single eye gives focus. Nancy, larger swims, bigger teeth, more established fan base. Sassaclops versus Nessie. See a card back there. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's for inciting violence between cryptids. Ooh. Hey, what's back here? Psychard! Come with me, Psy Challenge Marker.
Woo!
I'm starting to see why this questionable area went out of business.
So welcome to my mind.
What are you listening to?
Some local radio station. I have no idea where it's coming from, but I love it.
Oh, can I listen to it with you?
No.
I like that little nigga. He alright. I must have already had a key from last time. Good. Wait, why is that platform up there? Okay. There we go. Can I jump on these? Oh. Ooh. Yo, this is sick.
Is that straight thoughts I'm picking up?
Straight thoughts.
Okay, let's see if there are any straight thoughts around I think it's over this way. Found some thoughts. That's one rank up for me. One new home for you, side challenge marker. Yep.
Where in the hell am I? I kind of get where I'm at. This is like at the entrance. Cause I remember seeing that, what's called, yeah, there go the tube thing. The fast travel. Funicular, restrooms, campgrounds, and the falls. I came from the falls. Why is there none?
Yoink.
What's the campfire? Oh, it's people.
Dad?
Hi, son. Think I'm getting any better at this?
Press harder on your
Press
temples.
harder on your temples.
Really? I'm already getting a bit of a bruise there.
Clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
If it were any emptier, I'd pass out.
Focus on the hottest thing you can think of.
Hottest thing you can think of.
Okay, then. I'm thinking of your mother.
Dad,
Dude,
Human beings, Rasputin.
just keep
that
practicing.
man really had the saddest face ever.
You're really taking to this psychic stuff. Like, really hard.
Well, I guess I'm making up for lost time. Plus, it could be a fun father and son activity for us to do together, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Can I ask you about where we come from?
Dad, can I ask you about where we come from?
You mean Grulovia? That's a sad story, son, but there were some glory days back in the old country. The Aquatos were part of a very prestigious national circus there. We even performed for the Tsar and his family from time to time. But then that monster Maligula ruined everything.
Actually, Maligula's not ancient history. Some of her followers are trying to bring her back to life.
What?
The Psychonauts think one of her delusionists have infiltrated the base as a mole.
Then be careful what you tell them, son. We're more connected to Maligula than you should say.
What's that?
What do you mean we're connected to Maligula?
She comes from the Galocchio family.
The family that cursed all of our family to die in water?
Son, she is the Galocchio who cursed our family to die in water. And it worked. My father drowned in the Valermo Dam disaster. But my mother, your Nona, survived. She escaped Grulovia and came here to get away from the curse.
What do you think of the Devil's Fire Hose?
Oh, it's going to be a showstopper, I can tell. Your mother never disappoints, you know. I just wish she'd let me add a little, you know, razzle-dazzle. Oh, yes, like that.
Nice.
Thanks for helping out back at summer camp.
Well, I could tell somehow you were in trouble. Probably because of our psychic connection. So, how is Lily? I couldn't help but notice when I was inside your mind,
Dad!
that you had some uncertainty about the status of your relationship.
What's
Oh, come on, bro.
Just tell her how you feel, son.
that? Tell us all how you feel, Raz.
Ugh. Think Mom's on board with the psychic
I
stuff.
don't think Mom's on board with this psychic stuff.
Oh, she'll get used to it. Like she did with my model train hobby. Still so sad about how that elephant sat on my whole collection.
Dad, our circus doesn't have any elephants.
True. Not sure where that animal came from. I'll have to ask your mother. She's the one who saw it happen.
You know who else in the family is psychic, right?
Does it rhyme with Daisy?
Yes, and also with lazy.
Well, if that's true, then it's for her to tell us about son, not you.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Dang it.
I am coming. I'll let you get back to practicing.
Yes, yes. I think I'm almost there.
Hey, Norma. What are you doing out here with my dad?
Oh, I'm sorry, Raz. Is this making you jealous?
Did you see that?
How could I not?
It caught fire!
A little. Mr. Aquato, you almost started a forest fire just then.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
I do. You had me really scared.
Really? Well, I promise to be careful. Let's see if I can do that again.
Why are you hanging out with my dad, Norma?
I think we have a lot to learn from our elders, Rasputin.
I like this girl, Rasputin.
Shouldn't you be working on your intern assignment or something?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm thinking of asking to switch mentors. I think your dad has a lot to teach me.
Ugh.
Please.
I don't like any part of this.
At all. Alright. Get him on, get him. No. Where'd this go? What is this?
I am not touching that thing until I know what that is.
No, no. Come on. Oh. Can I climb this? Okay. There we go.
Am I doing the pose right? I'm trying to place my fingers on my
Man,
temple like my
this
son
part of the
does.
woods is giving me the heebie-jeebies for some reason.
You, sir.
The Forgetful Forest is not part of the questionable area recreational center and is not covered by our insurance policy.
You are the most powerful psychic in your family.
Oh,
One wonder what's back here. It's so spooky. There's probably nothing interesting.
It's creepy and it's spooky.
Holy honeycombs. That's a big beehive.
Nah. The person says they looked at Twitter.
Bees? Is this the big scary thing that lurks in the forgetful forest? Ah. These woods sure are disorienting. Wait a second. What am I doing out here again?
What? Okay.
I'll take that card.
That shit look hella breakable.
Yep. Ooh, a funicular. I mean, who doesn't love those? That fits.
Uh-oh.
This card lying around.
It's a hobo spot?
Fits today.
Wait a minute. Well, you too, Sasha. Blah, blah, blah. I love you, Sasha. Don't look directly at Titanium.
I think it's not running right now for some reason.
Oh, there go the other gear right there. Oh shit, can't do it like that.
Looks like there's just
There we
one
go.
more part to find.
Around here somewhere, shit.
Oh, man, that smell! Yep. This one's even worse.
I ain't even say nothing about that.
Gross.
Hey Chevy, how you doing today? Happy Tuesday.
Got it.
I'm doing great
Yoink.
and getting better.
Yep. Card.
Ooh. Ah. Okay. Whoo. That was close. Yep, yep. Maybe if I go up there. Do I have to walk?
Man,
Ooh.
I think it's not running right now for some reason. I think it's not running right now for some reason.
Come on. Okay, one of these gears are missing.
I think it's not running right now for some reason. I think it's not running right now for some reason.
It's gotta be around here somewhere. It's supposed to be one more gear. If I don't find it over here, I'll probably just have to explore a little bit. Ooh. Okay, the water's dangerous, but can I ride those logs up there? Ooh, shit. Okay, I guess not. Try something else. Oh. Ooh-wee.
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance.
Wait, I hear Quibi. He way up there. Let's see if I can get up there from the straight thoughts. Look at that. And then oh, I ain't even have to do all that.
I just want to dance with you.
I need my me time.
Yeah, respect his me time, man.
Yep.
Where's his big brother? His other big brother. Whoa. Oh, he helping. Okay. Nice.
Okay, so that creepy mind stuff did save a little time. But I still don't have to like it.
Deal. And you're welcome. Seeing the old Aquato Dome again reminds me of a trick Dion taught me once.
Dive. You need to, if you need to bail out of mid-air situation, you just want to squeeze a little more distance out of your jump, or circle while in the air to dive to a tumble. Oh shit.
Hey, Dion.
Mm-hmm.
The hell crawled up your ass?
Mom told me you needed help.
With what? Reading crystal balls? Beat it, Nostra dumbass.
Yeah. That was actually good.
You sure look like you could use some help.
You look like you could use a tailor.
You sure you're using the right knots on those support ropes?
I don't know. Why don't you come a little closer so I can practice my knots on you?
What's wrong with him?
Look, Dion, I know you're mad about me running away.
Don't flatter yourself. If you hadn't stolen Frazy's horse, we wouldn't have even noticed you were gone.
Wow, bro, chill.
Hey, I sent Sugar Cube back home as soon as I got to the train tracks.
Poor little thing was exhausted. Next time you run away, instead of taking the world's smallest pony, call a cab. You'll get farther. Maybe we won't be able to find you.
God damn, dude.
Don't you think it's time to get over your anti-psychic stuff?
I will when it stops hurting our family.
Dad's a psychic.
It's a phase.
What?
Frazy's a psychic.
Oh, that's a great example. Yeah, we should all be more like Frazy. Ow!
You wish you could be more like me.
How long are you planning on being mad like this?
Forever. Do you even realize what you've done to the Aquato name?
That's probably why Frazy don't want to tell him that she's psychic.
Fortune tellers? You let out our family's worst secret.
This family has too many secrets. We'll be better off when they're all out.
We'll be better off when you're out.
Dion. Bye, Dion.
Yeah, just stop talking to his ass, man. Fuck him. It's almost like a family fueled by self-hate.
Yep. I'll take that card. This is too pretty to leave out here. Ah! Dang!
Ouch.
Headed orangutan? Psychic flourishes.
Maybe Dion might be psychic too, and he just like hiding it because he's scared of what his mama gonna say. Because I think that's why Frazy don't want nobody to know she's psychic. Oh shit.
Yep. Hey, Mom.
Oh, yes, Rasputin?
Dion seems really mad at me.
Oh, don't worry about him. He'll get over your betrayal of the family soon.
They're talking like that is the reason why he mad.
I didn't betray the family.
Listen, your father raised you all to mistrust and dislike fortune tellers.
You mean psychics.
Mental tricksters. And now your father has this change of heart. Suddenly everything Dion knows to be true is wrong. I'll tell you how to fix things between you.
How?
Help him with his chores. Go.
What?
Why did Dad raise all of us to hate psychics?
Acrobats and fortune tellers have one of the great rivalries of the circus. One side uses skill and passion to bring thrills and joy to people's hearts, and the other bends spoons and curses whole families to die in water. But
Wow.
you say you are a psychic now, so we are all being very broad-minded.
Okay, but how do you feel about him being a psychic?
How do you feel about Dad being psychic?
Every family has its secrets. The trick is to hide your shame away where no one can see it.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
At all.
Smoking! Hey, everybody! My pine cone is...
Oh, never mind. That's my thumb.
Does that sound healthy to you?
He trying, man.
I am a psychic. So's Dad, and so's Ow!
God damn it,
Yes,
Crazy.
and I still love you all. But please, don't rub my nose in it, Rasputin.
Okay, I'm going to go practice my acrobatics.
Uh-huh. Remember, every time you lie, it takes a day off your mother's life.
Bruh. Come on, bro. Boom, boom.
Whoa. You don't usually see this in the physical world. What a strange place.
A very strange place. Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
Is that him up there? Welcome to my mind.
Mom's really worried about you.
Oh, please. I'm the only one she doesn't need to worry about.
I think it's not running right now for some reason.
Where's the last gear?
Yep.
Oh.
Ha! That ought to put a little more fun in that funicular. That pun is just one of the things I love about funiculars.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go!
Shit's slow.
Okay, the funicular is slow, but I think this guy is overstating. Funicular!
Okay, Raz.
Now, I mean, in their defense, they're not called fasticulars. Yep.
Boy.
Can't leave this card lying around. Hey, Frazee.
I can't believe Mom forgave you so easily.
Can we talk about you being psychic now?
Can we talk about you being psychic now?
Ugh, look, Raz. I know we played all kinds of weird brain games when we were kids. But I'm not ready to break Mom and Dad's hearts like you did, okay?
Wow.
Dion's being a total jerk to me.
What a newsflash. What else? Is the sky also blue?
How long does the family plan to stay out here?
Just until the circus makes enough dough to pay for the trip home.
Why don't you stay here with me?
And do what?
Join the intern program.
That sounds humiliating.
It is, but it builds character. I think.
I'll, consider it. Maybe I'll check the place out for a while. If we can win over Mom, that is.
Hey, where's Sugar Cube?
You mean my beautiful tiny horse? The one you kidnapped? She's with friends. She asked that I not tell you her location.
No, she didn't.
Don't tell me about my horse, Pooter.
Bye, Frazee.
Later, trader.
Wow.
Better grab this before it hurts somebody. I think I winged it.
Questionable gifts, magic tricks, illusions, candles, propane, and fireworks. So this is an old gift shop. Cool. Questionable quartz. Some people claim that the mysterious purple rubies of the questionable area actually speak to them. Could this whispering rock be a byproduct of the questionable area's power vortex? Or was it brought here by the Psychonauts from its home planet, or whatever?
This titanium is fake. This is such a misunderstanding of Psychonauts, I can't even bear to read it.
Yeah. For the tourists. There we go. Damn, I did that too perfect. I almost overshot it. Far-fetched Falls. Far-fetched facts. Over 70,000 gallons of water flow up over the falls every day. The water in the falls is slightly carbonated. Unlike the upside-down waterfall down the highway, this one's not fake. Fish found in the falls have 4 stomachs and can perform simple math. No one between the age of 27 to 32 has ever drowned in these waters.
The waterfall is pretty questionable.
I'm not finna fool with that.
That's a special fungus, but I don't think it's a very special fungus. I think that was illegal.
Oh shit. Mr. Okay, so we did the funicular, went to the restaurants, the campgrounds, and the falls. So, guess we'll head on back. Get this back on track. This is a big ass area. That boy up there? I got up there last time by his car. There his ass is.
That song is pretty cool.
Quit making fun of me.
Kids. Hey. How do I? Okay. Okay. No. Damn, man. Maple beer? Why did it have to slide them? Okay. Goat bacon. Okay.
What's that? You want to give me a new rank? Okay, side challenge marker. Shit. Wait, have I not been in here? That's a key over there. I usually don't leave stuff like that. Oh shit. Now I see why I was left up there. I'll probably be able to get it later. Fuck it.
Psycho isolation. Okay, hello, shit.
Finally! I thought you'd never say hi. I tell ya, I have been waiting for someone to come visit for a long time. I was starting to think I was invisible. You ever get that feeling? Well, there was this one girl who looked kind of like a blue scarecrow, but she scared me.
Okay.
But you seem nice. So did I guess your name right?
It's Raz.
Oh, that was the very next name I was going to say, I swear. So, how long are you committing yourself for?
Committing myself to what?
Psycho-isolation, silly. We don't commit people anymore without their consent. Unless they're a danger to themselves or others.
How many people you got in there?
Oh, just Agent Boole right now. He likes it in there. Keeps him from feeling overwhelmed by all the you-know-what in the woods.
Ghosts?
Voices. He can't shut them out. Can you believe he even finds me overwhelming? So anyway, I've got a nice room ready for you if you'd like it.
Actually, I'm just here to visit Agent Boole.
Oh, well, okay. Just be careful. Don't ask him too many things at once, or he'll curl up into a little ball and something might explode. Hi!
What are my objectives there? Dodge attack, one doesn't execute a dodge attack, an extra attack, a melee combo, and an extra shot with a ground pound. Let's get these melee upgrades. Hell yeah. Damn, I got a lot of stars. Yeah, let's get these upgrades. Hell yeah. Telekinesis. Max that out. Side blast, hold to charge a blast for a big explosion point release, gain then dish blast, have them try on impact burst to smaller side blast, I do less damage. What's the levitation do? So press the little ball, then release to bounce high. Ooh, increase the devastation of the wrecking ball attack. It seems like I don't need to really upgrade this one past number 3. Cares about pyrokinesis. Yeah, let's do this.
My Psy Blast feels a lot blastier now.
Shut up, Raz. Okay. Okay. Lasting gaze. We'll just hold on to that one.
I need more pins. I need all the pins.
We should go to one of them things. We might be able to buy some new shit. Critical missions. Unprocessed. Reintegrate mail perk 4. Okay. Okay, what do we got here?
I see what you're doing there. Oh, you think you're clever, don't you?
Looks like there's a Senior League membership card stuck in this frame.
Hey, don't even look at that. It's private.
Agent Boole?
Huh?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Rasputin. I'm a friend of your grandson.
Oh, no. He hasn't hurt anybody else, has he?
No humans that I know of.
Good. Good.
Do you need help getting out of there?
No, I put myself in here.
Why did you put yourself in?
Why did you put yourself in there?
Well, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed, accidents happen.
Oh boy. Just like your grandson. See, Lizzie introduced you to Harold.
I see Lizzie introduced you to Harold.
Oh no. Harry Kasparov here showed up on his own.
So why is Lizzie still out there looking for animals?
Oh, well, I mostly sent her away just because there was too many voices in here. Hint, hint.
Ah.
Agent Boole, I need your help.
Oh no. With what?
I need help catching the mole in the Psychonauts.
Sorry, don't do moles. Their little snouts give me the heebie-jeebies.
No, I mean there's a counter spy in the organization.
Oh, well, I'm retired from spy work. A danger to myself and to others, they say.
Who would say that?
Me.
I need help fighting Maligula.
Ah, you need to warn a gentleman before slapping him in the face with a name like that. She's long gone, but the scars are still painful.
Someone's trying to bring Maligula back.
Ah! Well, I suppose I had enough warning that time. Listen, Maligula is dead and gone. Even if she were to return, I was no help fighting her the first time. I'll be sitting out any future Maligula battles for everyone's protection. For everyone's protection.
I need a Senior League membership card.
What? Well, don't look at mine.
Please, Agent Boole. It's important.
That bowling card is a precious memento of a dear friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did she die?
No, she's somewhere. Out in the forest.
What? Well, let's go find her.
Oh, I've tried for years, but I just can't anymore.
Please let me borrow your Senior League membership card.
No, now buzz off.
Damn.
Buzz off. Hey, hang on a second. Exactly what I was thinking, Harold. The bees could help. Cassie and I always loved working with bees in the forest. If you could bring me just one bee, I'll bet I could talk to it and find out where my Cassie is.
No kidding?
Cassiopeia?
Take this and hurry.
Okay, one bee coming up.
Cool.
Okay, I'm off to the Forgetful Forest to find a bee for Agent Boole. This is a serious mission, no matter how adorable it sounds.
Hi!
Bye.
Scanning for fingerprint. Access granted.
Ow!
What the fuck?
Sorry, little brother. I thought you were a rabid squirrel.
Knock it off, Frazee. I'm sensing some stray thoughts nearby. Aha! There are some stray
Oh shit, they're right here. Hey man, wait a minute. I hear that music. Welcome, welcome, welcome to mama. Welcome, 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 welcome to mama. Welcome to mama. Welcome to mama.
Coach was trying to throw it out, but I knew it was fixable.
With this transmitter, KLOB will finally be on the air.
Fuck.
No, K-Lo. We in rope.
I didn't know that was gonna cut off the dialogue. Damn.
Cool. So where are your records?
Well, I only have one right now.
What?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
If I find any, I'll bring you more.
I'm counting on it, partner.
I came out here looking for something. What was it? Oh, right, a brain for Nick, so I can get into C4, and to keep Nick from getting his head caught in the stamper again.
Oh, we need to go get a brain. Okay, then.
Hey, Gisu. Rasputin Aquato. Say, you seem like the reckless and resourceful type. I have a challenge that I think is perfect for a young man of your disposition. Interested?
Can you tell me what it is
Can
first?
you tell me what it is first?
Sorry. It involves some secret high-tech stuff I'm not at liberty to disclose to the non-committal.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Fine. But when one of those things blows up and kills a kid, you're gonna feel pretty bad.
Hey, guys.
Busted. Now we gotta burn this site and find a new base of operations.
What?
Pirate radio, Gisu. Gotta be ready to bug out in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner.
This man.
Relax, Morris. I'm not a narc.
Exactly what a narc would say.
Where'd you get the radio?
Gisu fixed up Coach's old transmitter and made it more powerful.
Just be careful you don't fall asleep on that thing and broadcast your dreams out to the world.
Who would ever be dumb enough to do that?
Meh. So why a radio station, Morris? Shouldn't you be working with Mia?
Mia wants me to learn how to reach out into the world. And this is how I'm gonna do it. With radio.
Have you told her about this yet?
No, I'm waiting until we get back our first ratings report so I can show her how effective it is.